Hello, my divine feminines. I hope you all are doing well. So, this is going to be a paid reading session. If anyone is interested, please let me know. Hello, Gypsy. How's your day? I hope you had a great day. Yeah, it's good morning for me. Oh, okay. You can't sleep? Thank you so much, by the way, for the list. Thank you so much. That's great. That's great to know. Waiting for Katie and Ray. I think Katie will have six, I guess, and Ray has four. But let's see. No problem, dear. No problem. You sent it. That's all. That's a lot. Trust me. What got me in reading, like in tarot reading, it seemed nice. It seemed like I felt curious. Like in our culture, we make a chart, okay, momentarily chart, okay, chart for that moment, and it kind of gives like same kind of answers as tarot, but then I found out that I can also do that kind of similar thing with the deck of cards. I was like, okay, that's nice. Okay, I can give it a try. Okay, I'll give it a shuffle, and then we'll see. Okay, um, that where it's gonna take us. So yeah, I did some channeling through the cards. Okay, I was aware with the fact of channeling. Okay, and then I tried it with the deck. I think I have the deck. Like all my decks are overused. I guess it's torn apart and shit like that. But I guess this was the first deck I bought, like the classic Rider's Void deck. I still have it. I think it's better than that one. I can still use it, I guess. Okay. Yeah, it is nice. It's a good experience. That what kind of answers you can get with a just a deck. No, we're not gonna use that trick. Let's see. Yeah, it should be the case. Like it's always should be the case. Whoever reads it properly reads it. Like whoever can channel should feel some type of way. Like they should use their intuition and not just the cards. Okay, it's like, let's say you're carrying the water. Okay, water is the main thing, but you need to use a pot or a bucket or something like that. So that pot is like this deck. But yeah, like when you're carrying something, yes, yes, you that is the main thing. Okay, that is the intuition. That is the main thing. Like cards are good, cards are okay, but the intuition part is main thing. Yes. Oh, that's the best thing I have heard in a while, Gypsy. Thank you so much. Yeah, I understand that, but somebody who is like most of the people I have came through with the deck, like the time tests all, and this is a prediction done by one of my teachers. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm taking just some of your time, Jasmine. He said like this next 2.5 years, okay, the upcoming 2.5 years, the astrological positions are like it's going to cut out a lot of people who are shiny, and the people who are gold, true gold, in the fact of jewelry, astrology, any form of business you see, will only be standing after this 2.5 years. Okay, so it's like a time, it's like the time is coming to test us all. It's the hard work which is going to stand out. Okay, like the next 2.5 years, whatever you do your best, and it's gonna give you a business which is gonna sustain you for next 30 years, like 30 fucking years. Let's say you build a business now with 2.5 years of hardcore work, hardcore, oh yeah, hardcore work, or like all the intuition you can give, all the good things you can give to this, you nurture that, and it will keep growing, and it will be like that after you survive this 2.5 years, and it will keep growing and keep being one of the best things you have ever done for yourself. Okay, so whatever you do right now, put all your hard work, because it will give you the span of 30 years of pure bliss. Okay, so that's a great thing I just heard. Yeah, it happens, Gypsy. It's okay. Like a lot of different people have different type of way of channeling. Okay, that's great that you can have dreams. I have no fucking dreams. Like no dreams at all. I have dreamless nights. Okay, like literally dreamless nights. Okay, let's see. Let's see for Jasmine. I haven't even read her question, but let's see. Hold on. Okay, so that was the question in the free list. I'm so sad. Like I have been losing the free list for 2 fucking days. Yeah, hold on to it like a little bit more. Like I see one more encounter will happen. I see that um like there is a communication will come. I don't know if I have given this reading to you earlier or not. I see the similar vibe. I see a little bit of deja vu here. Feel like I have said this before, but I feel like you should hold on to it for the at least the span of September. At least the span of September, hold on to it, and then decide. Like a lot of times there is a free thing called free will. Okay, so I see that Spirit is giving him the free will to choose the right thing, and still I see that Spirit is still kind of in favor of him, and somehow like I see like you know yeah, but no, but I see like you should hold on to it at least for the month of September. Then you can go ahead and make a decision what you want out of this connection. Okay, and then you can do whatever you want with the shirt. But I see like free will is given to this guy to choose the right thing, do the right part, and just be with you. So Yeah, I do see that you should hold on to it for a little bit longer. September is like 10 more days, I guess. No, sorry. 15 more days, we can say, give and take. But I see like you can decide in the beginning of October. No, no, like the last free reading session. I think this was your free reading. This question for me, Jasmine, like questioning people's intentions. No, I don't. Like I that's why I surround myself with very limited amount of people. Um, I mean, I think you can say that I'm a private person. Um, by the ways I do the readings, okay. So it's like a very limited amount of people. Could not do the spread. Um, the free list was lost, and yeah, just the amount of people are very limited, so I don't question them or do not have to question them too much because I know who I'm dealing with, okay. And if I don't feel good with the new people, I just don't let them, you know, stay with me for longer. I hope that made sense. Thank you, Gypsy. It's always a blessing to talk with you. Okay, thank you so much for being here, Jasmine. I hope the reading helped. All the best. Yeah, double check them. Like, don't care much about it, okay? Like, just look at it as like you're watching TV, okay? Like, let's say that you're watching a daily soap, okay. Will you let that daily soap direct your life? Now meeting new people is like watching daily soap. You just watch it, swipe it, watch something else. Yeah, but you don't like, yeah, sometimes yes, you carry that energy for a little bit, but the best thing is to let go, okay. But yeah, it's like watching TV. Okay, Katie or Dre, let me know whenever you are here. It's a nice energy. It's a nice, very nice energy. Last night, I don't remember. In the night's reading, I do remember. I did readings for you, but like I think I just don't remember. I feel like this was the question posted in the free list. I lost the free list, so I could not do the reading. I'm feeling so guilty about that. Like 2 straight days, I could not do the free list. It feels awful right now. Oh yeah, I have tapped into a lot of people. So a little bit more story time. It was in the beginning of it's a sad story. So if you want to hear it, like right now it's night, so um I will say it, but it's a sad story. Okay, there are two stories like that. But mostly no. Like after that I have did a lot of like more upgrading. Okay, now it will be fine, but when I did that it felt no, no, it's like no. Yeah, I was like, what's happening? I don't know what's happening. I haven't looked at my chart for so long or looked at this channel's chart for so long, but yeah, something was definitely wrong in the universe. I was like, what's happening? But no, you have a great energy, like great energy flow, great vibe. Okay, I would say, yeah, everything seems just great. Like you're great. Okay, like that's great. I do not see anything faulty here. Okay, or anything. I see like good maturity, and I see like a lot of maturity coming in the energy. Like when I used to channel it earlier, and now when I'm channeling it, it's like you are more wise, wisdom, a lot of wisdom you are gathering from good people or reading some good books. Okay. But yeah, you have a good energy, just saying. A good energy flow with good momentum. It's like nice, nice, a good feeling. Hello, Katie. You can go ahead and post your questions. Oh, that's great. That's great to hear that. Like I feel you becoming more wise and taking care of yourself and all that good energy like you have been gathering. I definitely see this, feel the wisdom, yes. Yeah, you were in the beginning, okay, like when I started the channel, but that's great. You took a break, okay, and then you took care of yourself, okay, very beautiful. Love that for everybody who choose to take care of themselves. That's great energy. Oh wow, it's like he did not wanted to show it. Yes, time flew. Have a good night, Jasmine. Have a great day tomorrow. I see two types of thinking in him. I think the word would be diabolical. Okay, it's like he's not sure which way to go. Like one heart of him is like one part of his heart. Everybody has one heart, but one part of his heart is like, should I go ahead, communicate with her? Just I'm like, it's gonna take a conversation for me to just reach out and start a new, committed relationship with her. Okay, should I go ahead and do that? Should I go ahead and communicate? Should I reach out? Should I just take it to the next level? I don't know. Okay, it's like the thought of just starting something new, something very very beautiful. Okay. um for the other part, he's like this is the ego shadow part, I would say. Okay, that's why we call it, I guess, shadow work. Okay, this is the ego, this is the all the earthly parts, okay, which seems kind of complicated. It's like I want to talk to her, I want to communicate with her, but I don't like, in the same time I don't know if I should go ahead and do that. I see his ego, this is his ego. He's trying to ignore the thought of communication with you, as like, I don't know, it's like he's pressuring himself not to do it. Okay, and somehow he think like, if I do it, if I go ahead and communicate, I don't know what will happen. I don't know how it will happen, or like I don't know where this conversation will lead us. Okay, so he's feeling, I would say, not too enthusiastic, and he want to talk, he really want to communicate, and he's trying too hard not to do that. Okay, I would say that he's putting all his pressure, all his focus, all his strength not to do it, but he really want to do it. And I see, like, due to his ego, and there could be some lack of enthusiasm, lack of fear of repeating the same cycle again, is not letting him communicate with you. But does he want to? Yes. Yeah, I know. Like he understand that, he see the shift of energy. You see, these are two types of energies. Okay, he know that at the it's like if he do this, like he has a time frame in his mind. Most surely he think, like, if I go ahead and meet her, communicate with her for the first, like, let's say he do it by Monday. Okay, he know that you might take him back. Okay, there is a might also there, but he know that right now he sees your energy and feel your energy, that you're somehow getting a little bit bitter towards him, like the love and the romance and all that. It's like he know that way you are behaving with him, he know that he is doing the damage. Okay, it's like it's not easy for her anymore to open up emotionally with me. It's not that she's doing that thing, like she's feeling very hungry and very guilty, and like she's feeling like craving me and she's coming ahead and communicate with me. She's not doing that also. And I also do see her not like giving that romantic vibe to me. Okay, she is also holding that back from me. Okay, so he do feel that he know that he can still let's say that he can still heal it. Okay, but with the chariot, like he's saying that if I lose this chance, there could have been like a long stretch of distance or long stretch of sadness or long stretch of emotional blockage might be there if I do not do this at the right time, at the right moment. But he do feel the change in your energy and how you are, like, not that romantically and emotionally open for him anymore. You do feel that, yes. Yeah, everybody has their moments. I'm sure he will get over his. Katie, if you have any more questions, just give me one moment, okay? Like a teeny tiniest moment, okay? Post your question, I'll be doing a reading. So I do see that he is taking his decisions over like your activity. What is your activity? Okay. If you are gonna go ahead and communicate or not, okay, you are going to go ahead or like reach out to him or not. So I see that he's taking that decision by like that, like if you are going ahead and communicate, he's like chill, like he's not going to go and like talk, like he's just going to wait. So I see like this time he might wait till 6 days. Okay, whenever you both have went to no communication, after that it might take him 6 to 8 days for him to communicate with you. Most probably it might happen before that, because like if there is no, if there is no action from your side, okay, I see that it might happen in like before than that, it might happen earlier than that, but I see that it's kind of depending on your activity. If you are going ahead and talk to him, then that's great. Whenever you talk, like that would be the time when you both are talking again. And when he's like if you are not communicating, I would say it might take 6 to 8 days. Yeah, from the time you both have went into no communication. A good possibility comes on Tuesday, but yeah. I would not say that this is manipulation. Okay, I would say this is more like him being him. He just do not want to be the, you know, it's like let's say that he is the one who is initiating. Okay, and he's like he need to take responsibility of that. But you know, like when there is a lover and they reach out, they communicate with you, it just feels good. Okay, it's just not hard that much. It's like not hard enough to be a manipulation, but you know, like everybody look forward to some communication from their lover. Okay, so I would say this is more like in a light-hearted way, or more like in a chill way. He's like, that would mean that she still loves me. That would mean that she's still kind of interested in me. That would still mean that I am like still having that love from her. Okay. And that would give me some form of positivity. So, why he is waiting for you to communicate? Like just to feel good. Okay, is that on the level of manipulation and narcissism? No, I don't see that. Okay, it's just like if she talked to me, I'll be happy. Okay, it's just a normal thing. Okay, like if she can contact me, I will just feel special. Okay, I guess everybody do that with their lovers, so I would not call that manipulation. It's just a, I would say that this is a desire he has. Okay, and desire to be loved, everybody has the desire to be loved. So just that. Yeah. Donated for two? Oh god. The PayPal situation is doing it again. Okay, I'm getting the mail, but not the PayPal notification. So, yes, wait a bit, Sally. So this is the fourth question. This is the five, I guess. I read the fourth spread for this one. This is the fifth question. Okay. The four. I did the fourth spread for this one. Why is he so sneaky about everything about us? Is he consciously manipulating everything? I did the fourth spread for this one, and this was the third one, and this seems to be the fifth one. Okay, but you have put four. That's what I'm just telling you. Okay, you just can just not stop taking actions. Okay, just you need, like, do not need to do anything. Like, if he is reaching out to you about a relationship, tell him that you're gonna think about it. Okay, like, just don't give him an answer, delay dally it, delay it, or maybe just don't respond. No response is the best response. Like, if he's talking about the relationship, just tell him that no, I don't think I am in the situation to think about a relationship in my life, so let it be. Okay, I'm not in that state, I'm not in that romantic situation. I'm just, struggling with my finance. I'm doing a lot of things regarding my career, and I just feel like I just can't fight right now. I'm not in the emotion. The best response, um, yeah, I don't know how to reject him. How to reject him? Just tell him that you are just not in the emotional state to give a fucks about whatever he's wanting in the name of relationship. Just talking is not relationship, I think. But yeah, whatever he's wanting from you, just tell him that it's just like he can't do that. Like all the emotional support you give to him through talking, you can't do that because you feel drained. You're a person, you can be how to say, you can be weak. Okay, you can be vulnerable. Just tell him that it's okay. Just let him know that you can't, like, you are not in the emotional state, or you do not have the energy, you do not have the strength in yourself to do that. That's all you need to convey. It's okay to be weak and vulnerable sometimes. You do not need to stand up for everybody. Just let him know and he will get the hint. Mention your finances, career, okay, and all the other stuff, and just be cool. Yeah. Just to be with you. Relationship with me, like specifically with you, I all the time see that he's just not mentally ready for a relationship. But is it just you? I'm not sure. Okay, no, I don't think so. I never got that because he never gave me the vibe that he has eyes for another woman. Okay, all the time I have channel for him. um but yeah, let me know if I need to make the spread. I can check that. Okay, that's great. Thank you so much for being here. I hope that you're getting helped. All the best. Dre is not here. Sadi, you can go ahead and post your questions. Give me a moment. We'll start with you. I do see that he want to entertain you again. Okay. Okay, thoughts and intentions. I do see he's missing you. Okay, and I would say that it could be because somebody else might have abandoned him. Okay, you know that ego situation when we get abandoned by somebody and we try to find different people for comfort. Okay, I'll just go ahead and shamelessly say that could be the situation here. Like, I do see that he could have had the test of his own medicine. Okay, and somehow it's like, yeah, I think I just got bashed by somebody, or like he just, yeah, he's just being like very, very feeling very abandoned. Okay, I would say like he had a bad breakup, or he was left alone. Okay, he was left alone, abandoned, or somehow just, you know, felt really, bad situation. Okay, and I do see this also could be due to because you never chased him. Okay, let's say that you stopped talking, but you never, went ahead and tried to connect with him again. It's like you had your own peace. Okay, you never gave him the attention. So it's like, why she did not do that, why she did not connect with me, why it's like she just, let me alone. Okay, I just could not understand this. Okay, so this is something like, this is something because you did something unpredictable. I see that when you both might have connected last with each other, you might have felt very emotional. Okay, and this is a thing, like when somebody feels too emotional about somebody, that somebody kind of see us as somebody very weak. Okay, and when we predict somebody as somebody weak or somebody vulnerable, we think like they will just keep chasing us. Okay, and it's like it was predicted from his side that she will take the first initiation towards me, and I will get the, last laugh, and I will be the one who is like taking the best part here. But somehow you did not do that. Okay, it's like you just went ahead and started something new for yourself. You being the, I would like to call you the fool that who is like looking for the best opportunities they can have in life. Let it be. Okay, let's go and have some new fun. You kind of somehow felt like you are letting it go. Okay, and it's like I do see that he might have said something in the past. Okay, and I see like he's regretting. Okay, said some hurtful things or be very sneaky with his conversation. Somehow it's like, I know I might have, did some fuck ups, and I see that he would like to, give you some communications, like, can we just leave that behind? Can we leave behind whatever have happened, and can we just have a new start, or a new fresh start? And like, let's say this is a hi, hello, or what you are doing, what you are up to, kind of a conversation. And it's like, let's just not talk about in the past, what was in the past. Let's just talk about the future. Okay, I see that there is an intention of being with you, like there is an intention of having some good time. I will go ahead and say this, there is an intention for him to, even have a sexy time with you, like the four of wands. Okay, like a good getaway, or somewhere you both are enjoying with each other. Okay, so this also could be a sexy time for both of you. I see that this is not something he might do. Yeah, there could be some seduction from his side. Okay, like sweet seduction. He's saying that like this is a three-step process, I would say. First of all, I will go ahead and have like a more like a cute conversation, or just a hi, how are you kind of a conversation. Then we will, try to get more intimate, and then I will try to seduce her, and then I will try to get more connected with her. I see that he want to have a like a balanced kind of a relationship with you. Okay, it's like he is giving you some attention, you are giving that back. It's like, I want to have a clear, clean type of connections. Like, I will tell her what I want from her, she can also tell me what she wants from me. And like, it's a like a proper 50-50 give and take kind of relationship, where we both are entertaining each other. um yeah, he seems very upfront about it. Okay, it's like kind of like a little bit dry on emotions, because I did so many cards, like it's almost the ninth or tenth card I pulled, and I have like this one cup and this one cup. Okay, it's like more like a flirty vibe, and this is you moving away. But because I see this person does not contain a lot of emotion, I would say this is a very emotionally dry person. There are people like that, heart of steel or something. But it's like he want to have a conversation about a connection, but this seems like something very like a dry kind of a conversation, or dry kind of a relationship he is looking forward to. He might also try to talk to you, he want to. Okay, he want to also talk to you about something which have happened in the back, like in the past. Okay, like if you both have some unfinished business, if you both have some memories from the past, or something from the past, I see that he would love to communicate with you about that. And it's like, he might tell you that that situation did not work between us, so we will try to have a different approach. Okay, so I see that, like, he might, try to fix that. Like, I'm saying that he might try to get a very upfront, and it's like, this is what I want, this is what I think we should, like, we should move on, and we should not talk about that unfinished business anymore. Let's just wrap it up. Okay, so this kind of a conversation I see that he want to have with you, kind of a little bit dry. It's like he's being very dry about what happened. It's like he's also being very dry about, like, accepting his fault in what you have, or what have happened. Okay, but does he want to come ahead, like you are talking about, you both live apart and live like in a distance? So does he want to go ahead and come to meet you? No, he's not being, like, he's saying that I want to be with you. Okay, but that doesn't mean that I want to be too much invested. It's like I want to limit myself. Like, if you want to, you can just go ahead and come to me. And I see that when you are talking, when you are communicating, he would want you to also initiate this kind of a forward movement. It's like you telling him that, yes, I want to go ahead and come meet you. Okay, so he will be expecting something like that. I don't know why it seems like he's looking forward to you to pour in his cup. It's like, yes, I do see, I do miss him. Like, why he has added you only because he could be waiting for you to take the first step and have the conversation started. And he is expecting somehow in his heart that you will start the conversation, and then you will ask for him to, like, meet you, or like there could be some efforts you would like to do to meet him in the future. So I do see he's waiting for that. If this does not work out, like if you do not initiate communication for some time, I see that he will try to do it. I don't know why he think like you should go ahead and talk to him about reaching out to him, or just going ahead somewhere and making a journey and meet him. So I would say this is not the best intentions from him. He's like a little bit sneaky and a little bit like a bit emotionally kind of closed off person, I do see here. But yeah, I see that if you are not initiating communication, they can communicate with you. I'll shuffle one more time. Yes, you have one more question. You can go after Sully. Or I'm not sure if Jay will come back, but yeah. I do see that he sees you as somebody who is like a missed opportunity. I do see that he wanted to spend some time with you, okay, or create this relationship in a way it's which is like more like better or like more intimate, okay, like he wanted to stabilize this connection, okay, and he think like you wanted that too, okay, as a person like you wanted that too. You love that, you love all the things like you both have might have had in the mind, okay. So I do see you do see him looking at you and thinking that you could have been the best partner. How does he see you? Like a possibility of having a great partner in you, okay, you know, like there are certain kind of characteristics like the way you look, the way you dress up, the way you take care of yourself, or the way you take actions, okay, especially actions, the way you talk, the way you communicate, these kind of things. He said that like yeah, she could have been the best person I have met, or she could this could have been the great connection we could have had with each other. And he seemed like this seems like something which is still in the mind. It's like it's still there. It's still like a pinch in his heart that this is something I wanted, okay. So I do see that he sees you as somebody who might have given him some karma. As a person, you like to have a balanced approach, okay, and I see that he did not give you that. Like let's say that if you are investing 2 cents, he should also be investing 2 cents, okay. And he does understand that you could like he could not do that, okay. He could not do that, so it's like his fault, okay. So I do see that you might have shown him like a I don't know why, like a mirror. I see that you might have also shown a mirror to him. I see that this is also a situation like he feels like a person you still hold some grudges against him, okay, holding some grudges, or you still feel very bitter towards him. It's like that's why you are not communicating with him. As a person, you are still holding some grudges about what happened between both of you. Okay. Okay, so that explains. Okay, I do see that he's as a person sees you as a very guarding person. It's like you are very serious about yourself. Okay, like you are not playing about your own ego. Okay. And I do see that somehow like he think like you are emotional. Okay. And you also guard your emotional body very strongly. Okay. Everybody has emotional body, and everybody is entitled to, just save that emotional body and be good with that emotional body. There are different ways, okay, we nurture our emotional body. And he think like he really need to do something in order for you to let your guard down. It's like it's not easy. Okay, it's not easy for me to make her feel good, and it's not easy for me to just make her drop her guard down and like be with me again. So this is somebody who expects, like, you as a person, that what is your value, and you expect the other person to treat you accordingly. Okay, he does see you as that person. Okay, he does see that vibe in you. Okay, I'm a bit confused about this card, but let's see, let's get another card and then we will explain. Okay, but he also, I don't know why, this seems like a cocky version of him. It's like a cocky thought. I'm not sure this is correct about you or not, but he think that if he can make you invest a little bit with his sweet talk. Okay, so I do see that he has a very strong, confident vibe about his sweet talk, or like about his flirting. I see that he is still very confident about like him flirting with you. You see this? It's like you might have ghosted him, or both of you might have been in no contact, but still somehow he sees you as a person who he can do the sweet talking with. Okay, who he can charm with his sweet talk, who he can charm with his like lovely nature. Like, men can be really lovely when they try to, okay, or they want to, I would say. Like, I see that cockiness being there in him. And I do see that if he just treat you as somebody who has a lot of growth to the, it's like if you receive the amount of goodness, or receive the amount of attention you deserve, or you think that you deserve, I see that he has a confident vibe that you will go back with him. Okay, I do see that he think as a person you somehow had some strong romantic feelings for him. Okay, and you were not somehow shy about showing those. Like, you had some feelings, you got kind of invested in him, and you might have expressed it also. Okay, it's not like that you suppressed it or something. Like, he knew that um you had that vibe. Okay, and somehow he think like if he can access those emotions again, like it could be possible for both of you to connect again with each other. Okay, it's like, yeah, if I can just be the person who is emotionally available and being nice to her, it can just heal the connection. I see that he still feel that you want to give him attention. Okay, I'm not sure if this is about like you adding him back or not, but I still feel that he still think that you want to date him. Okay, still he feel that you have those emotions somewhere stored in your heart. If he try to remove all the fights, okay, or remove all the trust issues you might have had with each other, he can fix this. Okay, he can still receive some love and some sweetness from you. Okay, so I do see that he sees you as somebody who had emotions for him. Like, yeah, I know that she was kind of little bit in love with me. Okay, so he had that thought for you also. Has that, sorry, wrong tense. Okay, so that's for Sally. Thank you so much for being here, Sally. I hope the reading helped. All the best. Dre, let me know whenever you are here, and we'll go for Katie. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not sure that like if he's correct about it or not, but men have cock and then be cocky. Men be cocky. Yes, I'm just waiting for Katie. Katie, go ahead and please post your question. Katie, kindest request, please number the questions. Okay. So he definitely wanted something chill when he started this connection, okay? But later I do see that he has developed some good, real, or like genuine romantic feelings for you with time, okay? But when he started feeling that, he already had a lot of trauma which he was carrying. And the best and the most aggressive trauma I see in him is like him not being able to like plan for the future or like dependability, okay, and him just depending on other person. Like partnership is like holding hands and standing on something which is very wobbly, okay. It's like if you leave the hand of the other person you may fall, okay. So that kind of, he could not have that trust inbuilt in him due to all the negative trauma which is stuffed in his heart. It's not like that, like he never wanted, like he was always not so closed off, okay. But somehow like it just could not grow. Like let's see, like the um relationship is a seed, okay, and he could not give that seed the ideal atmosphere to grow, okay. But it was not like a using or something he had initially. He was like that, I just want to have more like sex and have some fun. But later he developed good feelings for you, and there is a want and desire in him that he want to have a like a long term relationship with you. But I do see that he just could not do it because of all the traumas he's carrying, all the ego issues and the fear of being left alone in the midway, okay. But it's not like that he just could not do it. Like he wanted to, at some points he thought about doing it, okay, thought about like it can be something great, but it's just something which could not grow, okay, or he could not grow it with the ideal atmosphere. Okay, I only see then I. Okay, now I'm looking for someone who's ready to grow. Yes, Whitney, I think Gypsy slept. Okay. So I will add you. We are having Katie, Sully. Sully has one question in depth, and I'm doing for Katie. After that, you can go for the question. Okay. Wait a bit. Yes, you can do that. You can absolutely do that. Okay. Yeah, I understand. But I see that you can absolutely do that. But I see that you also need to protect your emotional body for that. Prepare yourself, okay? Like, this is just a relationship which you have invested a lot. I understand that. And you not receiving it might feel like very hard for you, very hard for you. Finally, the decision of letting go. Okay, it's a very hard decision, so just prepare your emotional body for that. Do any form of healing you need to, and then go ahead and do it. Just don't get it stuck in the midway. I think that is what spirit have been trying to tell me, and just to convey that to you, because it's very important for you to just let it go and just never look back. But if you feel like you are not growing in this relationship, okay, yeah, it's like you have invested a lot, okay, like a lot. I see that, like all your emotions, all you could ever give to a person to have a reunion, have a family with him, you have given it all, and it takes so much courage, Katie. Okay, it takes so much courage, and I understand that you are feeling drained right now. But right now, the best thing would be just to protect yourself, do everything, like just tell this to your counselor that I'm scared to let him go. Okay, and I think like she definitely is going to help you to go through that. Like change the counselor if she's not helping, like I don't know, do just whatever you need to do, but just do not let yourself be down here. Okay, protect your emotional body, and if you feel like you are not growing, you do not see anything growing here, you don't know where to go or what to do, it's best idea for you to let it go. Okay, but you need to protect yourself first before doing that. Uh-huh. Post your next question there. I'm just gonna come. Yes, yes. I think Gypsy just missed it. Yeah, we can have Katie. No, Katie, Sully, and Whitney. I'm not sure Dre will come back or not, but it's gonna be Katie, Sully, and Whitney. Let's see. It kind of depends on like his free will, but I will just try to make spread. Okay. Yes. See, nobody will give you that. Okay, nobody will give you that. Like, doesn't matter how great of astrologer he is. I know it kind of feels like a weird thing to say, but it kind of like somehow it's like all about possibilities. Does he have the possibilities to become it? Yes, but he really need to do the actions. Okay, I would say like material is all there. Like let's say he's all talented to become the one, the king of Katy Island. Okay, he has all the possibilities of that. Emotions are there, feelings are there. He can also be a really great dad to the kids. Okay, I don't know. I like even regardless of what he keeps saying about himself. But I do see that he's just not good enough because he does not take all the actions. It's still possible, to be honest. Okay, I see that if he still start taking all the actions which can make him a better, like a your pussy being the island, and he can be the king, and he can fuck the island if he can. So he's all the material. Okay, he's all the good material, but somehow he's just not, like, let's say that to cook the best butter chicken, he has the best butter and the chicken together, but he's just not cooking. Okay, so what will happen? All that butter and chicken he bought for cooking will just go rancid. Okay, and that is the chaos I see in him. He just need to do better for himself and you, and for the, just for the sake of humanity, he need to do a little bit better so he can become the king. But I do not see that he do that. Okay, so I would say, like, you can give him a little bit more time. Just fix a time in your head and just decide it for yourself. Like, you cannot give somebody your whole life. Okay, so just pick any time frame. Okay, I would say beginning of, see how it is going in October. Okay, and then you can move on, but just decide for yourself. Okay, don't stick with it for long. Like, you can take the time frame for September also. Like, your life you choose, but you really need to make a decision here, because he is great. Like, I would say 70% elements great, but 10%, 20%, 30%, he need to, also cook the butter chicken for you to be eating it. Okay, I can't shuffle. Feel like I did that with my ex. I feel like you should have. Yeah. Yes. Some beat up is necessary for a bad man. um, no action, no getting back. Okay. Like, if you want to have some fun, if you want to have some sex, go ahead and do that. Nobody is telling you to stop. But if there is no action, you're not getting back with him. And getting back, like, I want to tell you, not just by words, by emotions, your own emotions. You getting in that zone that I know when you have sex, it kind of feels like you're back. But yes, no action, no matter, like the way Ling say it, no ring, no baby. No marriage, no baby. No action, no relationship. If you want to have some fun, go ahead and have some. Literally, Spirit is telling you to have some fun. But until and unless he is giving you the actions which are necessary, you should only look forward to have the actions. No action, no relationship. That's your motto from now on. If you want to have some fun, yes, but please do not protect your emotional body and don't get too emotional about it. See, there is no emotions in this whole spread. Okay, so the only emotion is here, and you feel too excited and you be with him, but that does not work out. Okay, so for now on, you need to just have this one motto: no action, no no getting back, no relationship. But yeah, it's okay if you want to have some fun, but just please look for some actions. And sex is not action. And just getting back with you and being like a friend. Okay, these two cards and they just fell. Okay, I think they wanted to explain me more. Like, let's say he's just being a friend with you. That's not an action. He's having sex with you. That's not an action. Action is something very different, just to make you feel very, very secured in yourself, okay, or in this relationship with him. If he's not giving you that, he's still not ready, okay. So just please look for actions from his side. And sex and just being friends is not an action which you should consider. Anything apart from that is good, but if not there, let it be. Yeah, if that's a no, then just don't get sex, okay. Don't get sexed up. No, that sounded nice, sexed up. Need some music. Thank you so much for being here, Katie. I hope the reading helped. All the best. Sally, go ahead and post your question. Sally, go ahead and post your question. Need the sound to be a little bit low. We're gonna have Dre and Whitney after Sully. Dre is not here yet, so we will see. Okay. Lovely. Oh wow. Okay, so I see that it might have changed over the time, but he think like you both can be a great couple. Okay, this is a weird reading. But you see, there is this couple, there's this King of Cups, and there's this Queen of Cups. I somehow think like he came to an understanding with the fact that he think like he might have also done the same thing if something like this happened. Like I see that, like he kind of went into your shoes, okay, and he kind of understood that why you behaved in a certain way. And I do see that he also could be like a little bit in a vibe that what I felt is also necessary for me, okay. How to say that, it's like I know there could have been some mistakes from my side, but still I feel that I understand why she was like that or what she expected from me, but something I did was to protect for my own emotional health or just to protect myself. Okay, so he has that vibe. So, but he's completely, I feel like he's lying to himself. Okay, he's trying to justify that how it happened. It does not have much like faults from him. He might have went through like whatever happened, and he might have found like some faults in him. And I do see that he could be trying to justify that with his own emotions. It's like it was just for my own emotional health. Okay, he went through that. He went through that whole thing in his head, and he's like, so I think I did wrong. Okay, and yes, so yeah, I do see that. Like I see that it's emotional messy situation. I see that he might have also had that thought that like it just needed like a general communication with you, like just a little bit communication with you, and that might have healed everything. Okay, and he was like, I just don't know. I feel like something she said has kind of hurt me and has kind of made me like a little bit weak. So I just don't want to struggle there. I will justify my own emotions and I will like sidetrack myself. I see that he's still holding on to that. Okay, I will not say that he's holding on to grudges, but he still has that, like that pinching feeling that it could have been something different. It could have been like something better. It could have been something which can be different. Okay, look, um, oh, okay, that's great. Right? That's good to know. Good to know that you found your power. Okay, I not supporting cussing or your anger, but your self-expression is very needed. Okay, so that's great. But I do see that he's still sticking. There was something about commitment, or him just being responsible, or him just being, like taking responsibility of the things he has done. I see that he's still denying that. Okay, still denying that, and that's why it's like I will not just, so somehow he is saying right now, what does he feel? I did what I did. I will not justify myself anymore. And he's still being like kind of hooked on that. It's like I think like it's but just being very stagnant. Somehow he still think about it. It's like you would have just came back and said sorry and tried to unstuck this whole situation, but he was like, no, I will not do that. Like I think it was mostly about him giving you some form of stability or like some form of support, but he's still saying no to that. It's like, no, I don't think like I can do that. Like I see that he's still being very closed off about it. I see that he's still looking forward to have that vacation with you. Not gonna lie, the desire is still there. Okay, like what do he think about it? He still think about what would have happened if we would have gotten back together, or like if the fight would not have happened. Okay, like how the relationship would have proceeded after this, or we would have just taken much more trips like this. What would have happened if I just did not created this chaos and just went ahead to see her? I see this is something which have been bothering him for so long. And I see that he's still expecting you to go ahead and share some love and sweet feelings with him. Okay, I don't know why he's saying that I know that we might have ended badly, but I'm still open to entertain her. Okay, I'm holding no grudges. Whatever she might have said, I'm forgetting about it. Okay, whatever she might have done, I'm forgetting about it. I'm just accepting new positivity. I see that you going ahead sharing your emotions with him, having more nicety with him, or just treating him nicely is something which is like a, I would say, wish fulfillment for him. He's still looking forward to that. He's saying that if she's like still, I'm not holding any grudges. Okay, I'm letting it go. And I think like maybe there was some faults from me also, but that would be my wish fulfillment if she come to try to come towards me and have some good time, good niceness with me, and we can date each other. Okay, so I do see that he thinking about like some form of damage control, and somehow he's being the bigger person in the picture and somehow trying to forgive you maybe for the cussing. Okay, so yeah, I'll tell him that he deserved it. I hope I could just send messages to the other side. It's like, dude, you deserved it. I don't know. That would be a superpower, but yeah, that's for Sully. Thank you so much for being here, Sully. I hope the reading helped. All the best. Go ahead and post your question, Dre. We're gonna have Dre, Whitney, and Angie. I'm just gonna write that down. What is this? Give me a moment, Whitney. Like you need to like wait a little bit. Okay. We have um, we had actually a Dre first, so we'll do for her. Okay. Yes, my front door is getting changed. They are making a whole new front door for my house. It's like a new front door made of wood or something. Okay. I don't know what's the deal. I'm hating it at this point, but can't help it. Like they need to finish the work today. Yeah. Okay, that's great. But yes, it's a whole door is being made right now. Hopefully it will be done by Monday. Yes, it's just my front door, so it's just in the, if even if I close the windows, okay, um, it still will be there. It's just in the backyard. Sorry about that. I know it can be a bit bothering for people who are just trying to sleep, and it was not there for the first part of the live. I was like, okay, today I think I'm saved, but um, let's see for Whitney. Let's let her make the questions ready. We'll do for her. Okay. I see that he could be thinking, like, I see some form of blockages right now regarding communication. I'm not sure why. I'm just going to try to get that reason. But I see some blockages. And most probably, it could be like some people around him or like um, in the situation he's right now. Okay, and it's like I don't know how to change that situation, because I need to change that situation in order to talk to her, communicate with her, or have a like a good communication with her. Okay, so somehow I do see that he want to reach out, but he's just saying that I may have not been having the best enthusiasm. Okay, like I see it could be just his depleting fire energy, and like it could be something around him which is not letting him completely communicate with you, or like let's say there is some communication but he's just not being able to open his heart and talk to you properly, or just have great conversations with you. I see that he is happy that you have given him the importance. Okay, I see that he is happy that he still has some importance in your life. It's somehow being the very heart healing situation. The communication you have sent him, the videos and the photos you have sent him, it made him feel like a heart healing kind of a situation. It's great. Okay, it's like he loved that. Okay, and I see that like with the star situation, star in reverse, I don't know why he wanted to have like this, like he seems to be a little bit stubborn. He's saying that I deserve that kind of attention even before. I see some form of cockiness. Okay, I'm not sure why, but he's saying that I just wanted that, attention a little bit earlier. But I see that he could be just waiting, and he was just watching those videos, and it's like feeling good about it. But somehow something is wrong with him. Okay, most probably he is just in bed. Okay, or he could be just healing, that's why it is. But I see that he's a little bit bothered with his surrounding. That's why he could not reach out or reach out to you properly. I'm not sure if communication is there, but still I just still see him just a little bit immobile, okay, like still not being able to perfectly communicate with you, or just go ahead and talk to you, or like somehow like initiate any form of communication with you. I see that like it's like a little bit difficult for him to connect with you. He feel good about everything you have sent him, okay, but somehow like a little bit stagnancy from his side, or any form of problem regarding his movements I see in him, okay. So a little bit less fire energy, a little bit less actions I see from him. So he feels great, but somehow I see some immobility or something like that in him. Thank you so much for being here, dear. I hope the reading helped. All the best. Let's see for Dre. Post your question, please. Have a good night, Whitney. Have a good day tomorrow. Okay, I don't know why, but I think last time I channeled his energy, he was nice. Let's he was being confused. Okay. He was being confused. That's why you see very, like, I see this could be just his mother or somebody else in his life. Okay. Like a feminine figure from his life, which told him. And see, very very nicely, these are like two pentacles cards, okay. So I see that somebody might have told him, do not put too much effort in your relationship right now. You need to, keep it to yourself and be a little bit selfish, and take care of yourself, of your emotional health, and like don't get invested too much, don't stay invested too much, or something you are doing here, it's wrong, okay. Some form of manipulation was there. And like a lot of information, when a lot of information is bombarded towards you, you feel kind of confused, okay. So I do see that he's kind of feeling confused. I see that he's surrounded by some people who just keep confusing him, and a lot of like confusing energies is being sent to him, and he's just like, I don't know which way to go, and I don't know which way to follow. He's not doing anything of all the all the good advice he might have gotten from somebody, but he's still being a bit confused about how he should approach you, or what he can like do towards you, or what should be his approach towards you. So I do see that he might have been a little bit confused, and that's why he's like a little bit suppressing of his energies. And yeah, I do see that he is definitely suppressing, and I see that it might have happened on like Thursday night. I don't know. Oh, Thursday night is right now for you. So anytime in Thursday might have happened, like a conversation with the elder. It could be his mother, because I see that this could be somebody who's elder than him, or something might have happened with somebody. And I see like some form of information was a lot of information was sent to him, and he's like a little bit confused about how he should approach you, and that's why he's like holding back, and that's why you feel him distant. Yeah, I see that he might have discarded some romantic feelings from her. Okay. I see that she might have tried to, initiate some form of communication, which is like a little bit romantic. Some hints, okay. I keep saying that she keep giving him hints that she has romantic feelings. And he most probably has discarded this kind of communication, okay, like discarded some form of communication. He might have shared that, like she might have tried to connect with him, okay, and he shared that with his mother or somebody. And I see like there have been a little bit confusion around this whole thing, okay. Yes, I do see that she might have tried to reach out to him about showing or sharing some of the love feelings she has for him, or like this seems like a little bit of hint that she has some romance for him. I see that he might have discarded this, and he might have also told her that he's like, um he's being with somebody else, and like he is focusing on somebody else. And I see that when he shared this whole thing with other people, they might have tried to make him feel confused, okay. But yes, I do see that there was like some communication between them, and I do see that he might have discarded that communication. I don't see feelings from him. I see that he might have shared like what he has with you with her, and that might have made some form of complication, okay. um but yeah, I do see that she might have reached out and tried to share some of the romantic emotions she has for him. And this also, it feels like a hint, okay, like I would have done this for you, I would have done that for you, I feel this for you, or I feel that for you. Some form of a hint she might have given, yes. আরেকটা দিও। Dre, please post your next question. Yes, I will do the list. Okay. Yes, you can come back. Okay. Uh, Hopefully, I'll be here. Angie, go ahead and post your question. Angie, I guess. Thank you so much for being here, Dre. I hope the reading helped. All the best. Yeah, yeah, sure. Take your time. I'll try to be here. Yes. Yes, I do see he is missing you definitely. Okay, I see that he want the union. Okay, there's a very mirroring energy. I would say, like the way you miss him, he is missing you very similarly. But his stubbornness, okay, and his like he has a knack of holding back. Okay, he has a knack of like, I don't want to share my emotions, I don't want to share like what I feel, I don't want to share what I see in me, or like I just don't want to share what like due to my ego issues and stubbornness. But he does want to heal the connection, he does want to heal this relationship, need to want to also like remove all the trust issues. Okay, and want to have this kind of union with you, like the sexy, beautiful, sweet, nice, romantic union you are hoping to have. That I do see that he does miss you, but somehow he is suppressing all that energy because he's being very stubborn and egoistic at this point. Oh, that's the sweetest excuse ever. Let's see. Okay, I guess you can go after Angie. I see that he will get back with you, Angie, but he's not getting romantic just yet. Okay, like let's say both of you are getting back together, but somehow, like the romance or like the emotions you are looking forward to here, he's not getting giving that just yet. He's saying we can get back to communication like the way we used to communicate earlier, but am I ready to go ahead and completely invest myself and have that loving situation with her? I do not see that he will do go ahead and do that right ahead. I see that he will start the communication and grow it slowly, so it will be very 50-50 give and take kind of communication. It's like if you call me, I will talk to you, okay, and I call you, we can also talk. Like if you call me one time, I will also call you one time. So this kind of a relationship might create with you, but somehow he's like, time frame you can wait for the next week. It can happen anytime in the next week. Okay, next week or the beginning of like the week later. But I mostly see that next week, anytime in the next week, it might happen. That's for 5 star. Thank you so much, 5 star, for being here. I hope the reading helped. All the best. Post your question, Jay. News. Okay. No, he's definitely not going towards her. I see that over time, you might see over the next like a month or like 1.5 months, he might detach from her. Okay, he might, like there will be like he might tell her that if you want to have a platonic like a friendship with me, that's great, but I do not see that he will invest in her. No, no investment. I do not see any investment from his side. I see that he will try to keep himself away and most probably try to keep himself like secured from her. It's like he's thinking that this is a foolish decision for me to go ahead and connect with her. I don't want to do that. So I see that he's offering her platonic relationship or friendship. Okay, so definitely not going towards her. Yeah. So that kind of explains that he will try to come towards you, but definitely not going towards her for a romantic relationship. We're gonna have Carol and Divine. Carol, you are next. Let me know if you're here. Yes, it might push him away because I see that he has a knack of discussing with different people. Okay, like he has a knack of like just telling this to everybody, or like letting other people know what he feel about this. And I still see that he's not completely ready about. I see that this could be something about like giving you commitment. Okay, like somehow being a committed couple. So these kind of things, this kind of fuckers, this kind of other people do not have a chance to be with him. And I see that he's kind of saying that I'm kind of midway of deciding about that. Okay, like I'm not sure which path I want to choose. Okay, like do I want to grow the 10 of pentacles, or should I just want to co-parent? So he's still making that decision right now. So will that be too soon for you to be vulnerable? Yes, I do see that it could also create some mental chaos in him. I'm not getting a yes for you to communicate about your feelings and be vulnerable right now. It might give you some form of like, it's like the right thing to do but wrong timing to do kind of a situation might happen. Okay, so not it does not seem the right decision to talk to him right now about the emotions and be vulnerable to him. Okay, that's for Dre. Thank you so much, Dre, for being here. I hope the reading helped. All the best. Let's see for Carol, then we're gonna go for Divine. Have a good night. Have a good night to the little prince. I hope he will let you sleep now. I forgot the question. I read the question, but I forgot. Give me a moment. Yes, I do see that he has seen you, Carol. Okay, he had a thought about initiating some communication, sharing that you might be looking really sexy, and some form of obsession he has with you. But I see that something in his life is not supportive enough. Okay, something in his life is not good enough for him to give the support, that it's like, I'm not sure. Okay, like, should I just go ahead and do it? Should I just go ahead and take that responsibility and finally go ahead and talk to her, or just have a reunion, or reach out directly? So this is a diabolical thought I see in him. But yes, I do see that he watched your picture, like watched your post, and yeah, he saw it. Yes, thank you so much for being here, dear. I hope the reading helped. All the best. Divine, go ahead and post your question, dear. Okay. Absolutely fucking yes. Okay, you will have the house. Okay, you will have the house. It might feel like a little. I see like a emotional response from you coming towards it. Okay, like sometimes we feel like a little bit emotional about something. Okay, just don't do that. Okay, you will have the house. Just keep. Let's say that they are having a date of meeting. Okay, go ahead and talk to them. Just stay like very prompt about your communication about this. Okay, do that, and I do see that you will be able to have this house. Absolutely fucking yes. Let's see. This is good. Okay, this seems to be the challenging kids, but you will be able to overcome it. But whatever work you are doing is definitely being appreciated, and it is also like you're doing good. Okay, let's just say that you are doing good. Don't fall. Okay, you're doing good. You're doing what you should be doing, and like you're just putting all your great efforts into it. Okay, you're just being the best version of yourself at this job. So slaying, I would say. And this difficult kid situation, you will be able to get over from that. Like, just do not let them make your behavior like a bit like sometimes, negative people bring out the negative response in us. Okay, so do not let them happen do that. Okay, uh, do not let them do that. Okay, just be peaceful and just be yourself. And yeah, I do see that you have the best response from your experience. Okay. But yeah, no, the energy seems fine. Whatever the problems you are having here, you will be able to overcome that very easily. Yes, Ray, you can. Okay, I said that already. Let's see the school she's in right now, and let's see the new options. Two cards each. Okay. The new school does not even suits her best, but this school does seems like a little bit chaotic. Okay. Um, like somehow a little bit chaotic. It could be also giving her some anxiety. This also could be stressing her in some way. Okay, I see that she could also do not like the atmosphere, the chaos around her. Let's say there are two three people, or the teachers fighting, or the students fighting, or however the atmosphere is, she's not liking it. Okay, and that is creating some like fear in her. So this could be something. So you, if you can do some counseling, she can do better in this current school. Okay, so just this, like, she need to reduce the stress. If she can lose the stress, it would be great. But the new school, the where you have called, okay, this does not seem like a good for here. Like, no, she will not feel herself, and she will have a feeling that she do not want to go there. Okay, so the new school you are thinking about, it's a no. This is an emotional response. Okay, so just try to heal that. Okay, that can also bring some good positive response from her. um but if you can do that, I see that it might work out for her. Okay, but this is a big no. This is somehow like the something core, like something very specific. Maybe she will not like the teacher at all. This is stress response, you can heal that, but this seems to be like a big no. No, but you can work with that. Okay, so just try to work with that, and you might find a way and it will be fixed. Keep her at the current school, but talk to her about the stress, and then just solve the stressful part, and then yeah, yeah, you need to sort out the issue. Okay, like everything is an issue in life. Okay, so just try to sort out that, and it will just give you the best result. Huh? This seems to be the third question, and this is the fourth one. Yeah, he does seem to be quiet. No, I do not see that. Like, I see that if you try to communicate with him, he might respond, but he's more like a 50-50 kind of relationship, okay? So he's more like, I will respond. Will I act? No. I do see that he is not in the mood of breaking the silence, okay? It's like I'll just keep it to myself, okay? I am like whatever is happening in my life, I will focus on that. I see the no communication which is here. It's something he also do not love, okay? But somehow there is no action from his side to change that. He's saying that if I get the positive action, okay? Yes, when he is getting some positive action from you or like see you, meet you, he want to share some attention with you. But I do see that he's just being a little bit silent right now. Like he's saying that I just like this is not something I would love, okay? But this is something I just don't feel that I can change in myself, okay? It's like I don't want to change, okay? Yes, that's the fact. Okay, he does not love how the things are between you right now, but he's also diffusing the action. His feelings are if you give him action, he might try to talk to you and he might initiate the communication with you. Like he will reciprocate. Okay, he will give you the similar actions you are giving right now. But I see that he's being silent and he's just not ready to do something. To break that silence, okay? Yes, I do see that some feelings are still there, some feelings of this um like some sadness, okay, that why it's not working out, why it's not like it's better, why it's not getting better, or why we are not together. Some feelings are still there, yes. Thank you so much for being here, dear. I hope the reading helped. All the best. Angie, go ahead and post your question. We're gonna have Angie and Ray. Okay, if Angie is not here, we can go ahead and do for Dre. Dre just asking if you're here, let me know. You want like I think it's best. I see that you can take like a little bit time more. Okay, how long you have been like this? Is it been like 2 weeks? If it has already been 2 weeks, I would tell you to not do it anymore. Okay, I'll tell you to like finally start getting back with him. Okay, stretching it too long, I don't see that it will like get you anything good. Okay, no, since before the baby. Before the baby, I guess this was in August. Okay, so anytime you feel like doing it by the end of September is good. But stretching it for too long, I don't see that it's advisable. Okay, like I see that also. Please be aware. Okay, let him do the initiation, or like let him start the vibe. Okay, like let him just put the first effort into it and wink, wink. Let him think that he made the all the effort to make you feel seduced to be with him. Okay, like it's like drop the handkerchief and wait till he come towards you and pick that up for you and give it to you and start the communication. Maybe just drop some hints or something, but don't be too obvious. Let him start it and don't wait too long. No, I think you are good. Okay, by the end of the September, right now it's 13, so you can wait for a few days, and anytime after 20. Let's say that don't do it this weekend, and maybe by next weekend you can give in. Okay, but please, very crucial, let him initiate. Okay, but waiting too long, I don't think like it's getting you anywhere good. Okay, so yeah, you can give in. Yes, wait a bit, Angie. Just started for Dre. Just wait a bit. We'll do for her, then do for you. Okay. Oh, definitely desiring you. Very beautiful couple, some energies here, always getting that for both of you. I do see that he is desiring you. He's thinking about like when I'm gonna have a piece of that cake. That cake look fully baked, and I would like to have a piece of that cake. Okay, can I have that? I see that he is waiting for this. It's like a world kind of situation. It's like a finally, you know finally, I'm having it finally. Okay, this is a new cycle of love, romance, sex between us. I do see that he want to fuck you so hard so you would scream and other people will get to know. It's like, come to daddy, I can take care of you. Okay, so very couplesome, wholesome energies for you. Definitely want to spank you and do something good with your ass. So very motivated about that. And yeah, I do see you reigning in his energy and definitely desiring you. Yes. Lovely energy there. Yes, I do see that she has gotten readings about like I don't know. I feel like she after she got rejected or after she got this kind of a rejection from him, I see that he might have just tried to communicate with her. Like I don't know. I see that she might have communicated to tarot reader just to know that if he truly has feelings, or is it just he's being denying it. Okay, it's like, is he denying it or does he have feelings? Whatever he's saying, like he denied me, is it true? If it is ever gonna happen and not. So these kind of questions he had, and I do see that like she might have gotten a result that no, he's not going to get emotionally invested in her because he might have already been emotionally and romantically interested in somebody else, most probably you. And yeah, I see that she tried to understand like what's going on here, if he's ever going to come back to him or not, come back to her or not. And yes, she got tarot readings mostly about his emotional body. It's like I feel so much emotions coming from him, but does he feel that also, or like how does he feel? So this kind of questions, yes, she might have asked. Yes. Yes, he's involved emotionally, romantically with somebody else, most probably you. Yes. Yes, doesn't have for him, he's invested somewhere else. Compare. No for her, yes for you. That's the comparison. Okay. But is there any like a no, I don't know, but I see like for you he feels like very invested. It's like I know that like she has given me so made me so much logic. I see that he compare his own versions. Okay, like how does he feel with you, or how does he feel with her? Okay, so with you he feels very logical. He feels very like upfront. He feels good about. He also is very mature. Okay, so I do see that with you he feels some form of maturity and feel very motivated about how he can take his life further and how he can have more finances. And for her I do see that he's like, okay, it's okay, but I just don't see emotions for her. Okay, but if you see this cast, there is nothing feminine here. Okay, so he's not comparing anything between both of you. He does compare how he feels for you and feels when he's around you and when he feels around her. So I see that is like he compares himself to himself, and I see with you it's good, but with her it's like I feel confused and I feel emotionally blocked when I with her. Okay, romantically emotionally blocked. That's the comparison he thinks or he feels in himself. Yeah. Thank you so much for being here, Dre. I hope the reading helped. All the best. Let's see for Angie. I do not see there is a best reaction from him. Like I see that I don't know why I see that the friend just want to talk to her, and will that make anything better between both of you? I don't see that. Like it's not getting in both of you in a way that you both are talking back again the way you both were. Okay, like is it healing the connection? No, I see that might not. I see that your friend might talk to her about, like talk to him about getting back with you, being in a romantic relationship with you, and stuff like that, but I see some form of decline from him. I do not think like he will behave badly with her or anything, but I do not also see anything positive from his side if he is finally like even if he's talking to her, I do not see like it will get anything good. Okay. No, I do not see that. She might try. She try her best, but I do not see like his response is something which is figurable. He might say just let her talk to me, okay, or let her communicate with me. Sorry about the hissing. But like I see that he's not getting convinced by her. I do not see a bad behavior, but I do not see that she will be able to convince her for anything. Thank you so much for being here, Angie. I hope the reading helped. All the best. Yeah, I guess. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. I hope the readings helped. All the best. And I'll be seeing you guys in the next one. Thank you so much.